Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you an entry that I missed and how I would like to jump in again. My apologies for not having shared a video with you for quite some time. I've been having a lot on my desk to look into, so I will keep on trying to give you a video here and there, and strictly for educational purposes. Right, what I'm looking at here is the EURGBP pair, an entry that I missed and how I plan to jump in again. Right, let us go to the daily time frame so we can share what I was looking at. Right, on the daily time frame, guys, this is what caught my attention. What I have here is equal lows. As price was going down, my attention was caught by these equal lows, whereby we had price going sideways a bit, stop hunt, then breaking of structure to the upside. Right, now once that happened, equal lows, liquidity grab, the break of structure to the up, I marked this zone here. Which is my 1 hour, POI, 1 hour stroke 2 hours POI. I think it shows clearly on both 1 hour and 2 hours. All right, so I marked my zone here, guys. I marked my zone. Let me zoom out so that we can start from here. Right, this is my zone, which I marked here as my point of interest. Right, this was my point of interest, an area where I was looking at so that I can monitor price behavior and see if I can get a buy set up. Okay, so what does it look like? If we go to the left, this is my area. There is some form of imbalance here, so I expect the price to come and hit into this area and then bounce back up. Right, so I was monitoring price as it was going down. It was going down, forming lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Then it gave me a break of structure. When price got into my POI, it gave me a break of structure. Initially this was BOS, it was not fake BOS, it was my BOS. Before all this played out, this was my BOS, or change of character, because it was now a BOS in the opposite direction. So after having detected my BOS here, I was watching price. Because after detecting this BOS, what did I do? I identified this area on the 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes, I identified this area. Let me show it to you guys. All right, after my BOS here, I identified this area. Let me mark it out for you guys. This area here, this was my point of interest, my new point of interest, an area where I expected price to come and react from. I was marking this OB here and I expected it to hold. Right, let me change the color here so that you guys can see it clearly. Let me make it black. I think it's clearer that way. Right, this is the area that I marked and it was on my 30 minutes chart. Okay, so I was monitoring price. And I saw price doing some form of a consolidation. Then it came back down and it blew through straight down. It blew through my 30 minutes point of interest. Right, so did I take a loss here? No, I didn't take a loss. Why? Like, you know, guys, I always say it's always advisable to combine ICT and BTMM. I was expecting a W to form here, or any other BTMM pattern to form here, so that I can take a buy. So I was watching price as it was blowing through my POI. Okay, right, let me remove this. It's no longer needed, it's no longer valid. Once I saw price breaking through my POI, it gave me this stop hunt. Look at this swing low. Price just grabbed some liquidity, stopped out those people who had put in their pending buys here. Their pending buy orders here, meaning to say their stops were most likely just below this level. So the stops were taken out, liquidity was grabbed, and price went up and gave another break of structure. Now, after this break of structure, this is where sometimes I break my rules. Here I waited to see a W pattern, but this time around I was not going to wait. Why? Because of this stop hunt. Once you see a stop hunt and a break of structure in the opposite direction, you mark the OB. This is the OB that remains. This is the black candle before the break of this structure here, before this BOS. So I marked my OB here. Unfortunately, I was not there to take the trade. But what I could have done here, or what you could have done here, after identifying this OB, which comes after a stop hunt, and then which is responsible for a BOS, this is where you can break your rules and put a pending buy order. What makes it most likely to play out is because there is a stop hunt. It's not like this one here where we had to wait to see a W form. This one is a bit different because there is already a stop hunt, meaning to say price is not likely to trade below this level. So this is a trade, guys, that I just missed. It's a trade that I just missed. It's a trade that I could have taken from here and I could have gone up with it. So how do I plan to get in? Okay, after hitting into this order block, price went up and break structure again to the upside, which is a BOS, and leaving this area of demand. This area of demand here from this order block here, from this area here. The last, sorry, my cursor is a bit unstable, but this is the area that I'm talking about, this black candle here. It's not a very clean one. It's not a very clean one. So I cannot risk putting a pending order. So what am I waiting for? I'm going to wait until I see price coming back down into this zone and give me a W. Then I can take it from there with TDI confirmation. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. I don't know when it's gonna play out. Today is a Friday, it's a bit tricky. It may just consolidate and then hit into the zone maybe by Monday morning. So it's a trade that I have to be very careful with, considering that we are going into the weekend. So I'm not going to put any pending order, but I'm going to be watching price as it unfolds around this zone. So guys, this is what I'm looking at on EURGBP. Then on GBPJPY, I've marked my zones here, guys. This is GBPJPY H2. I'm expecting price to react from this zone or to react from this zone so that I can take a sell. Also, I'm going to be watching price. You can mark your charts, guys. This is the H2 GBPJPY. You can mark your charts from the H2 and watch price from these levels. You see, this is a white candle here, which gives me a supply area. Another white candle which broke structure to give me a supply area. So guys, that is all what I have from you today. Keep trading and keep watching these areas and keep sticking to your rules unless you have a good reason for breaking them. Otherwise, happy trading.